Hello, sports fans, and welcome to beautiful Case Arena in Frankfort, Indiana, the site of today's special presentation here on the ISC Sports Network in cooperation with Hot Dog TV. It is an AFPUT Family First, joined by Joe Rook. I'm Sean Walker, and Joe, exciting little matchup of basketball today and a standout from Logansport that we're going to get to see on the floor.
Absolutely, yeah. Logansport coming in with 10 wins, Frankfort only 2. On paper, you're going to say, wow, the Hot Dogs have their work cut out for them this afternoon, and it may be, but, they don't play the games on paper, so we'll see how things get going today. But, yeah, definitely an interesting outfit here with Logansport coming in.
Let's take a look at our first look, brought to us by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. You see there head coach Matt Lang in his 4th year overall, 2-1 in the East Division of the Hoosier. See there head coach Matt Lang in his 4th year overall, 2-1 in the East Division of the Hoosier Conference. That's good enough for first place right now. If they keep that, they'll play in that Hoosier Conference Championship game just 2 games from now. And they're on pace for their first winning season since 2018-2019. So starting to right the ship there is head.
50 for Logansport. He looks like he could dominate today, but we will see how it turns out. He comes in averaging a double-double, 14.6 points a game, 10 rebounds a game. And kind of an interesting stat on him, he shoots 78% on the free throws. Not a normal thing to have your center leading your team free throw percentage, but he does. And he also shoots 56% from the floor. So he's going to be interesting to watch how the game progresses with him. As I found interesting on the floor, Logansport has 168 more shot attempts and free throws. Let me reverse that. 168 more free throws, 150 more shots on the floor Logansport has in Frankfort, and Logansport has played 1 less game than Frankfort coming into this. So I believe Logansport wants to push the pace, get the ball up on the glass, and let the Dogs hunt.
I love it. We'll see how those keys play out as the game goes along. We'll step aside for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll get your starting lineups. Your
kickoff. It's the work behind the scenes that makes champions. At Tier 1 Meat Company, we prep with the same focus, discipline, and pride as the hometown heroes we feed. From our block to your block, fuel every victory. Tier 1 Meat Company. Mission, feed the fans. Standard, champion quality. Scan the QR code for a game day upgrade.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the Knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has
excellent service at competitive rates. We offer container rentals as well. Our longevity in the industry is a testament to our excellent service. We serve all of Clinton, Tippecanoe, Boone, Howard, and Carroll counties. For all your waste removal needs, call Wampler Services Incorporated today. You can reach us at waste removal needs. Call Wampler Services Incorporated today. You can reach us at 765-659-3721. Visit us online at 5-659-3721. Visit us online at wamplerservicesinc.com.
Welcome back.
6'2", 6'3", so they're going to have the work cut out for them this afternoon, but hopefully they can do that.
Starting lineup for the Hot Dogs: Charlie Beardsley, Jack Michael, Landon Stewart, Matthew Berry, and Lucas Wagner. Your starting 5 for the Frankfort Hot Dogs, and head coach Albert Hendricks in his first year here back at his alma mater.
Last game that we had, Sean, here on ISC Sports, Frankfort defeated Clinton Central, and Charlie Beardsley was our player of the game that night. Had a good double-double, points and rebounds, and he's going to need every bit of that today. Charlie needs to get on the glass, score some points underneath. Definitely going to need that out of Charlie Beardsley today for Frankfort to have a chance.
Our officials for today's matchup: Bart Smith, Christopher Thompson, and Ryan Lynn. Our officials brought to us by Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling, where recycling always makes sense. It'll be Clem and Stewart to jump things up here in the middle. So we are set to get started here in this afternoon game. Logansport's JV team absolutely dominated Frankfort in the earlier match. Had a running clock scenario. They were very tall and had a lot of time to go.
That was a good shot fake, just didn't get it to go.
And now Clem going to try to show some range. This one rims out.
He can knock that down. I watched in the pregame warm-up. He can knock down the three-pointer, so that's not a bad shot necessarily.
Michael cuts through the middle. Gets it up off glass, and the Hot Dogs are on the scoreboard first. For everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, please visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfurt Eagles at 408 North Main Street. Baldwin able to secure both of those attempts. We're all knotted up at two here early.
See Logansport coming out very high on their man-to-man. See Logansport coming out very high on their man-to-man.
Nice move from Beardsley, and this Beardsley again puts it on the deck. Wave off the shot, though. And we get our first whistle here against the Berries. And that's against the big fella. Oh, I take that back. He's against Baldwin.
He may not be the big fella, but he would be a good fella for Frankfurt to get a couple fouls on.
Misses. Stewart secures the rebound. And now Barry puts it on the deck. He'll be fouled here.
Barry just doing a good job. He just says, what the heck, I'm going to go to the basket and hopefully get the whistle, and he sure did. Got an opportunity for 2 free throws.
Attention all engaged couples. Discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, Indiana, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities to provide the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. To start planning your unforgettable day, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. Barry goes. Gain eligibility midseason. That has been a huge asset for Frankfort here lately. Stewart's averaging almost 9 points per game.
Yes, he has been a great addition for Frankfort.
And you can see Frankfurt's intent also there, Joe, to spread the floor.
Yeah.
They're liking these driving lanes that they're getting. This one knocked away from Michael, but last touch by Michael. Turnover on the Hot Dogs.
Yeah, Frankfurt's definitely, which I'm glad to see from Coach Hendricks. Definitely spread them out. You know, make Logansport work for it.
Frankfurt in that zone defense.
Tough ones if you're Frankfurt, man. You just cannot afford to have happen.
Jackson over to Bell. Bell swings it back to Jackson. We've not seen Bell take a shot just yet, but he's a freshman in the starting lineup here for Logansport. And this taken away by Lucas Wagner down low.
Good defense by Frankfurt. They are definitely active early on in this game with the hands and the rebounding, Sean. That's good to see.
Jackson, though, gets the steal back for Logansport. And there's a good basket from Eli Baldwin. It's one of those 3 seniors on this Logansport roster. Frankfurt using every bit of real estate on their end of the court. Stewart thought about the 3. Backs out of it. Wagner, quick trigger. That one off left. Good hustle from Stewart. But now Logansport's got some numbers. Frankfurt does a good job getting back to slow that down. Pressure. And up and under, a little scoop shot, Charlie Beardsley.
Nice creativity there by Charlie. Up and under. Like it.
Frankfurt with a 4-point lead here early on. They jump it down low, fight for the basketball.
Foul's going to be on the floor on
Yep.
Wagner. Yep.
That's number 2 on Wagner, unfortunately, though. The leading scorer for the Hot Dogs will now probably check out. Nope. They're going to leave him on the floor.
Well, here, you know,
Please visit DayandGinna.com. Day and Ginna Funeral Homes, where we put family first. Baldwin stays perfect at the line. 4 free throws already. Lead cut back to 2. That one through the hands of Barry as it just didn't get up, Joe. That one, it's kind of like the wicked hop in baseball.
yeah, exactly. And Barry's a good baseball player, so he might be used to those.
So he looks to attack. And then, as you said, Joe, I think that their idea here is if it's not right at the rim and
Or
wide open.
A good wide open shot, yeah. What's the hurry? I like Frankfurt's approach. I really do. I think that's the only way they're going to have an opportunity to stay with Logansport this afternoon.
Try to win one quarter at a time.
Absolutely.
Beardsley back out top to Michael. Just like that, Logansport now leads by one. 12-11 after one. Back with more basketball right after this.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system.
In overtime, looked good there.
Welcome back here to Frankfort High School, where tradition meets opportunity as we celebrate the 150th graduating class. We honor our past while preparing students for the future. Here, students don't just earn a diploma, they earn college credit through Indiana College Corps and Gem City University. Frankfort High School's early college and the only early college program in the county. With 25 career pathways, award-winning arts, the only marching band in the county, and athletics that build.
He's very athletic, and like you said, kind of sneaky athletic. Can get to the basket. Just got to be able to finish those strongly.
Beardsley gets it in. Hot Dogs look to break the press. What hands from Lang. It's always the coach's kids, you know that?
Yeah, they're always,
they hit the big shots and they're scrappy.
Yeah.
That's going to send Logan to.
Yeah, Logansport turning Frankfurt over again into Baldwin, I believe, knocking down that shotgun opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
And he'll knock it down. That's his fifth make from the charity stripe already today.
Logan, a perfect 7 for 7 from the charity on the play. Hustled back, got in there, and caused a missed shot, and Frankfurt ends up with the basketball.
Coach Hendricks right now just trying to find some guard play on the floor that can keep the ball in play and not turn it over. There's a kick ball from Clem with those go-go gadget legs of his.
Do you like his shoes?
Those are pretty cool.
Look at those shoes.
There's a lot of colorful shoes out there today.
There is.
Beardsley working that pivot foot. Going to earn a trip to the line.
Charlie Beardsley here. Kind of up and under with the Euro step, if you will.
The second quarter, it is a 4-point game now after Beardsley knocks down those two free throws. He has 8 points to pace the Hot Dogs. What a nice start from Charlie Beardsley so far.
Charlie Beardsley, yeah, as we mentioned, start of the game, he was player of our game last ISC sports game here at Frankfurt against Clinton Central. We thought Charlie,
who just checked in.
Quick 2 for him.
And we're going to get a whistle against Logansport. Frankfurt's got to be strong with the basketball, Joe. I mean, Logansport looks like their aggression. Obviously, it gets them some steals at times, but they've picked up quite a few fouls here.
Yeah.
So this free throw knocked down by Quincy Jackson. That one rims out.
Stewart picked up his dribble far out there. You don't want to do that.
That one knocked away by Clem. Lang off glass. Not going to go, but the foul on Jack Michael. So what make these games possible? Clem on the offensive glass misses the first, and he just wanted 3. He wanted 3 out of it.
He just padded his stats there, getting a rebound and a bucket there.
That'll be the first foul against Landon Stewart. Opportunity for Clem.
Just a little too big there for Frankfurt in that case. Stewart probably should have just let him go.
At Abstract Technology Group, we're doing abstract, but making it simple. Abstract Technology Group does exactly that. Whether you're located in Indianapolis, Lafayette, or all points surrounding and in between, call 765-420-TECH or Coach Hendricks working the sideline. Getting the officials giving him a little smile over there.
Sure.
We're going to run out of free throw opportunities for Mr. Baldwin.
He's kind of making a living here at the free throw line. Like I said, he came into the game.
He came into the game, a 5'11 senior wearing number 44 for Frankfurt. Foul. Foul. Quincy's been pretty active here today for head coach Lang, though. He's got his hand on.
Yeah, he's been very active on the defensive end, got his hands on a lot of the basketballs, creating turnovers.
Hasn't turned into a ton of points for him just yet, but the effort's definitely there. Valdez Mejia misses the three. Logansport quickly up the floor. And nice pump fake. Marquand Bell, the freshman, gets his first field goal. Frankfurt trailing by 16 now. They had a 12-11.
Yeah, Logansport led 12-11 there at the end of the first quarter with that three-pointer knocked down right for the buzzer, but Logansport definitely got things going in their direction here in the second quarter. I think Wagner's going to get an opportunity here for 2 free throws. I think that's Logansport's, and it is their 5th foul this quarter, which is a good thing for Frankfurt. Wagner shooting 88% on the free throw line this year. He'd be one that you'd like to get up there if you're a hot dog. Spin move there by the 6'7" junior.
Not a lot of time or effort put into thinking about that free throw either there. Joey, one bouncing right up with it. Step from time to time. And lack of scoring, but Matthew Berry knocks down a three there.
Matthew Berry breaks into the scoring column this afternoon with his first three.
But Frankfurt does have some talent on this ball club, Joe. It's one of those days where you're like, man, if we could get 4 or 5 guys that just come in all feeling good on one day, you might shock somebody.
You're right. Absolutely right. Game's not over. Frankfurt needs to take care of it, get some shots here.
That pass too far out in front.
See what Logansport wants to do here with a 15-point lead with 1 minute to go in the.
Of luck to the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Cougars as Clinton Central upset Rossville and then beat Frontier to make it to the championship game at Bethesda Christian tonight. They'll take on the Carroll Cougars, last year's defending sectional champion.
I imagine that'll be a good game tonight between the Bulldogs and Cougars. And good luck to both teams.
At Wampler's Disposal and Recycling, we take pride in offering waste management for commercial and residential clients. As an industry leader, Wampler's Disposal and Recycling,
including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Day and Genda Funeral Home, proudly putting
37-24. You see in the background there, that is the Puppy Power Bunch. As they're getting all in position, they're getting ready to do some cheers and some routines that they learned early this morning and entertain the crowd here at Frankfurt High School. Joe and entertain the crowd here at Frankfurt High School. Joe and entertaining first half. Frankfurt right there. They were competitive. They had a 1 or 2 point lead. Looked like they were going to take it. Into the quarter break. A shot goes in from Lang on a buzzer beater into the quarter break. A shot goes in from Lang on a buzzer beater, and it's been all Logansport there with 12 points at the half. So good look. Frankfurt looked like they had a good strategy coming into that first quarter, Joe. They were slowing things down, really spreading Logansport out. They were finding driving lanes and scoring. And then spreading Logansport out. They were finding driving lanes and scoring. And then Logansport kind of switched it up. They went to a 2-3 zone, and it kind of changed the way Frankfurt was able to attack.
You're absolutely right. Logansport did a good job on their end. They see what Frankfurt was wanting to do, so they thought, hey, let's push that full court pressure
from Frankfurt School.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable. Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable. To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99. Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think.
Company, we prep with the same focus, discipline, and pride as the hometown heroes we feed. From our block to your block, fuel every victory. Tier 1 Meat Company. Mission, feed the fans. Standard, champion quality. Scan the QR code for a game day upgrade.
Welcome back here at the halftime highlights head your way. Brought to us by Fiberhawk. Our fiber fast. They're taught well. They don't get. They're taught well. They don't get.
They don't have a chance, right? They got to do well.
They get yelled at the most, man. That's what I always learned.
There to get to see Charlie Beardsley, one of his baskets, his 10 points there in the first half for Charlie. Did a good job.
Frankfurt Eagles 976, serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfurt Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfurt Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfurt, Indiana.
At Day and Genda Funeral Home, we embrace change while staying true to timeless values. Our commitment to putting families first remains steadfast.
And he's doing a great job here today. They spent the morning learning these routines and getting put up in, I think they call these, I don't know what they call that position actually. I know when they come down, they call it the basket. They catch them in the basket. I should have paid more attention. I had daughters, Joe. I should know this.
Yeah, I've heard that too, Sean, but you're right. I don't know either.
Let's talk second half adjustments brought to us by JXN Stump Solutions, rooted in service, driven to remove. If you had some advice for the hot dogs, what would it be here going in the second half?
Well, hopefully they maybe kind of put their heads together a little bit on that full court press. I got
forcing Logansport to shoot. Logansport knocked down a couple of shots that started to open things up, but I almost think you got to go back to that if you're Frankfurt.
No, absolutely.
And dare them to shoot. If they're going to make it, they make it. But
yeah, you got to make them shoot those shots out there. If you're Frankfurt, make Logansport knock down those threes, and maybe they will. But you know that number 50 Clem, 25 Baldwin can do damage on the inside. So see what the outside brings for you.
They've got 3 minutes on the clock. Both teams will come out. They'll warm up again here right before the half. We'll step aside. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll be really close to starting our second half of basketball here. Again, Logansport leading Frankfurt 30.
Fiberhawk partners with local companies by providing business-class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact Fiberhawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic. Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing.
Detail is perfect. Your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
Welcome back here at Case Arena, home of the Frankfurt Hot Dogs. They trail here going into the third quarter by 13 points. We'll see what adjustments both teams made at the halftime break. Got to think that they talked over some things. There's a good shot, too. I want to point out that is Hayden Deaton on the little fadeaway jumper from Stewart and showing off some athletic ability.
Nice shot. I don't think we want to make a living if you're Frankfurt off that shot, but it's a good way to get the half started.
They swing, Lang, three, no, Clem, rebound, back up, got it.
Hard to keep the big guy out of the middle.
Active hands from Logansport. They come up with a tip ball. Frankfurt's going to get it across the timeline. Drive by Barry. That one just short. Looking for the foul. Not going to get the call. And Lang quickly the other way. However, Beardsley playing a little deep safety here.
Good pick off there, as you said.
Something like that.
But you make the good point, right? You got to have a shot fake, yes.
We get a foul here. This is going to send Bell to the free throw line. Hey, if you're tired of unsightly tree stumps ruining your yard, let JXN Stump Solutions take care of it. They've got the equipment and experience to get the job done right, offering 3 tiers of service that will rejuvenate your yard, all at competitive, budget-friendly rates. Call 242-9523 today for a free estimate. JXN Stump Solutions, rooted in service, driven to remove. And Clem will just be denied, really.
Cleaned it up there quickly. Bell missed those 2 free throws, but no worries if you're Logansport.
Up today, Joe, as we get another look at this, there have not been a lot of 3-point opportunities for the Hot Dogs.
I think, yeah, you're right. I think Coach Hendricks would probably said, hey, you know, with the spread out offense that Frankfurt's trying to employ here, try to drive the lane, maybe kick it out then if you got an open 3. Try to get our damage done. Barry Bowl, that's been that way for a long time. That's been named. Here you get to see Barry driving the lane, picking up the foul.
They're usually a postseason host for the IHSAA. North Main Street. Also want to take this time to thank the students behind the scenes today working for Hot Dog TV. Today's game is being produced by the students at Frankfurt High School as part of a partnership between Hot Dog TV and the ISC Sports Network. At ISC, we couldn't be more proud of the efforts of Richard Salee, who heads up the program at Frankfurt. That one last touch by Logansport. Frankfurt will take over the basketball here. These are 2 teams with a lot of history too, Joe. You go back and you look at the total sectionals won by both of these schools, but both of them had their postseason success prior to class basketball.
Yeah, both of them, Frankfurt. And as you mentioned, Frankfurt.
For protection.
Yeah.
Finish on the other side.
Stewart, that puts him up to, if I got it right, 9 points. Missed the free throw, but.
Right on his season average. Again, a huge addition for Frankfurt. And Clem able to beat the defenders down the floor and scores again inside the paint.
Yeah, Clem.
Stewart down the lane, left-hand finish.
Stewart going to take over a little bit here for the Frankfurt offense.
And not to knock any of the other Hot Dogs at all with this statement, but Beardsley and Stewart are definitely the 2 most athletic players, I would say basketball athletic, on the floor for Frankfurt, and those are the 2 having a big day right now.
Yeah, they've got to step up and make some plays for Frankfurt. And as you see right now, that's true for Charlie Beardsley. Opportunity for a three-point play.
And don't look now. The lead's cut to 12. Frankfurt, if they could get this thing in a active hands there, it's starting to get contagious for the Hot Dogs. You can see even the guards out top, Michael and Barry, more active now. 3 on the way. The freshman rims out. Jackson there to clean it up on the backside, though.
Wow. Nobody there for Frankfurt. Easy 2 for Jackson.
Timeout as the lead goes back to 11. A full timeout taken here gives us an opportunity to tell you about Day and Ginda Funeral Homes. I'm sure all the fans of Clinton Central Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Cougars of Carroll are probably getting ready right now. Getting ready to eat some pregame dinner and then head over for the big game tonight between those two. Carroll looking for back-to-back sectional championships. Clinton Central's looking to say, hey, not so fast. We have Carly Davison.
Yeah.
And we have Carly Davison. And we upset a ranked Rossville Hornet squad.
Yeah, that on paper, that looks to be just an
navigation services for all pregnant women. They have a licensed nurse on staff. She is available to help you with a bevy of things from free pregnancy tests, prenatal vitamins, safe sleep, car seat, newborn care education, breastfeeding, labor. If you're having trouble with vaping cessation or quitting smoking, she can help you with that. Call Libby, 659-6063 for more information.
Well, Sean, I don't want to put the curse on Frankfurt in the turnover, but so far I had Frankfurt with 13.
Rebound. Beardsley tracks it down. Frankfurt turns it over, though.
Well, my jinx worked. Frankfurt had not had a turnover to this end, but
Jackson steals it from the backside, Lang with a run out and a score. This might have been a protection play as well. They get Emery on the floor. They get Stewart out, make sure he doesn't pick up another foul.
Good point. That probably was, yes.
Looking inside. Good defense from Michael. And Frankfurt's not going to get another offensive opportunity, but they get the stop we were looking for. It's a 12-point lead going into the fourth quarter, 56-44. Stay tuned. More basketball heads your way right after this.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes...
Looking down low. Obviously, Logansport trying to continue to take advantage. Of their size inside. The big fella, Clem, not out there to start the fourth quarter.
Got 25 Baldwin right there, right on cue. Frankfurt managed to dodge that bullet. See if they can cash in here on the offensive end.
As Baldwin's going to earn another trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, well, Logansport worked the ball around there, and that foul was legit, so Baldwin back to the free throw line.
Baldwin heads back to the line and allows us to tell you about the Willow Creek Barn, where they have been voted the Knott's best of weddings every year that they've been in existence. They're nestled just outside of Frankfort, Indiana. They have all kinds of cool things that you can add on to your wedding package. Hot air balloon, bull riding machine, and not just weddings. They do proms, they do corporate events, whatever you need them But it's a beautiful venue, breathtaking photo opportunities. Make sure you visit thewillowcreekbarn.com. And both free throws from Baldwin drop.
Up to 18 points for this game is Baldwin.
I know property taxes have gone up in Clinton County, and Baldwin may have a huge bill by the time the game ends because he spent quite a bit of time rooted at the free throw line today.
That's pretty good, Sean. I had never thought of that way, but you're absolutely right. He's camping out there, so to speak, right?
So why Frankfurt themselves may not like seeing him there all day long.
No, he's had a good ball game.
Lead back to 14. Frankfurt's got to start to chisel away at this and do it pretty quickly. This would be a big shot. Wagner hasn't had a lot of attempts today. That one rims out.
He's had a hard time getting a good, clean look this afternoon.
Inside. Barry probably going to be called with the foul here. We'll see who they give it to. Yep.
Look who's back at the free throw line.
Yeah.
Counts. It does this afternoon.
Frankfurt retains possession. Hot Dogs will go on the road for their next contest. They'll be at North Montgomery. North Montgomery this year 4-14 on the season, so should be a very competitive game for the Hot Dogs.
Opportunity there for Frankfurt for sure.
Stewart just rims out there on that three. Establishes himself, another bucket, another trip to the free throw line, and Eli Baldwin took one to the eye.
He might have their volley shot, got a strong rebound, back up and in for two.
They gave that foul to Beardsley. That's just his first foul today. That's kind of hard to believe as active as he's been.
I agree.
Barry gets the steal and takeaway. Beardsley steps into a three. Draws back iron. Now run out opportunity here for Logansport. And Jackson's able to finish. He's got 8 points here today. That's the senior Jackson. He's got at least 8 steals. They throw it ahead. And guess who's going back to the free throw line again?
Wow. On that play there, Frankfurt's had their trouble hiding in the press, but Logansport does a good job of coming behind as the Frankfurt players, if they have their head turned.
It is a 24-point lead now for Logansport. The unfortunate thing is for those around the area that may see a final score here, they're going to kind of miss the part of the story where Frankfurt really, really battled in this one.
They've fourth quarter here is kind of.
As we approach the 3.5-minute mark here in the fourth. Michael, runner, can't get it to go, and Logansport on the rebound. And they very quickly take things the other way. Jordan Brannon on the floor now, number 24 for Frankfurt. The 6'2", he has shot well above that today.
Very well to that today. Logansport kind of taking out many of their starters, if not all of them. Jackson remains out there.
One player zigged, the other player zagged, another turnover for the Hot Dogs. One player zigged, the other player zagged, another turnover for the Hot Dogs. They had 56 sectional championships prior to 1997. They have not won one since.
Wow. So since class has been in existence, Logansport has not won a sectional yet.
That is true.
Wow.
Both of these teams with state championships under their belts. Frankfurt with 4, 1925, 1929, 1936, and 1939. If you've watched any of our telecasts over the course of the season, we mentioned Mark Stoops a lot. He's taken in the game today from Florida, where I'm sure the weather's much better than it is, if you will. Obviously, Frankfort has the hot dog. We're always in the top 10 mascot names, whether it's Bob and Tom or somebody voting around the nation. Frankfort's always in there. But for the Logansport Berries to have, the comic book character, pretty cool.
Yeah,
Felix.
Felix Cat. Felix Cat's always been associated with the Logansport Berries, so good to see.
Logansport checked in some reserves, and those reserves doing a good job of scoring the basketball.
Maintaining the intensity.
Just all I'm going to say.
Glad they have numbers.
Taryn Emery tries to get in the scoring column with that three, cannot. Opponent that they would face in conference plays. You get a bucket there from Levi Carson.
Good to see Levi Carson get in the scoring column with 2.
Would be West Lafayette. So they would get an opportunity maybe to see West Lafayette prior to a sectional showdown.
Well, good luck to Logansport as they close out this game and go forward this year and into the tournament play. They got a nice ball club, and you would think a really good opportunity to win that sectional.
West Lafayette with the best record overall, 14-3 in that.
They're on the offensive glass, got some rebounds, got some points. Unofficially, I had Clem Watt finish with 22 points, Sean. I think he finished with 22 points, and I'm sure you had a double-double tonight. So with the rebounding, Logansport was able to, with their heights of 6'7", Clem, 6'4", Baldwin, they both did a great job underneath there, and just had problems for Frankfort all afternoon. And the other thing was Logansport's press really bothered Frankfort. Frankfort ended up with 20 turnovers this afternoon. So kudos to Logansport for their defensive pressure.
It's tough to overcome when you got 2 guys that are 6'4" and bigger playing the way that they did today.
Yeah, they're very physical, do a good job on the glass. So, like we said, good luck to Logansport heading forward. Be interesting to see what they do come tournament time.
Today's game was brought to you in parts by Abstract Technology Group, doing IT differently, making it simple. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first. Fiberhawk, fast, affordable Fiberhawk. The healthy communities of Clinton County.
Stuck mowing around. At JXN Stump Solutions, we'll get rid of that stump for good, and here's the best part. We offer free estimates, so you'll know the cost before the work begins. We deliver quality work from a professional, locally owned company with a commitment to leaving your property cleaner, safer, and stump free. A locally owned company with a commitment to leaving your property cleaner, safer, and stump free. Contact us today at 242-9523. At JXN Stump Solutions, we're rooted in service and driven to remove.